I'm your Venus. I'm your fire, your desire. Da-na-na-na.
That's the only thing I miss about commercials. They used to have some fire throwback songs that you never would have heard about.
That's true. That's true. Now they keep trying to go out and remake these nonsense songs. What's that one thing? They have I think it's not Ice JJ Fist. It's Ice Cube inside the cube. It's not a cube, inside the studio, and they're out here like trying to make a new hit, and they're just remaking old songs. Like, no, make a new one.
Nah, they're just. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Maybe.
Yeah.
I wish they would just come back with some of those classic ones or some of those classic jingles.
Maybe just pay writers and then have them do it. Are they part of them too?
That's what's gonna happen. Dollar Shave Club and them, they're gonna start getting into the jingles because I need another. I need cash now. I need another 800 588. Like, give me something, my guy. Like, y'all don't have enough inspiration anymore.
You know what? Something to rhyme Nick my balls. That's something that they need to do.
They have all the funny jokes too. They got the ball deodorant and all the stuff.
They got the jingles for the jingles, bro. They have little jingle bells. You know what? They're not about that. They're not serious about their bread. That's really what's going on.
There's all kind of space. Pay me to write you a jingle. I'm telling you, it's going viral. I'm a Grammy awarded song singer. I was gonna say I'm a Grammy awarded songwriter. So hit me up. I'm gonna write you a nice little. You know what I mean? No, we gonna get this money.
On God, no bullshit, bro. Pay me, and I'll pay ChatGPT, and we'll really see what's really cracking. But yeah, no, it's a good life. It's good. Oh, I figured out that it's not even that I figured out. I got rekindled of the want to go visit other countries while I was watching TikTok, bro. This girl, she was talking about her visit, and she basically made 5 stories into one story, and she was saying it how motherfuckers with ADHD think about stories. So she was like jumping from one point to the next one and the next one and the next one. And tell me why. She was telling a story about how she almost got kidnapped, and then she like parlayed it into going to like a fashion show, and then parlayed that into like going dining with like some famous motherfucker. And I feel like doing shit like that is one big part about going to other countries, because you have so much money that you look famous now. And that shit look hard to me. But what's up, y'all? It's yo, Sensei NK. We're back here with another episode. Oh, my co-host.
It's Confused Pac-Man CXZ in this bitch. Check me out on everything at PACCMANCXZ. God damn.
How you doing, my boy? How you living?
Confused generally. Otherwise, okay.
Right.
I got a new job. Yay! Capitalism.
Slaving for the
How
white
about you,
man.
NK?
I'm doing good. I'm waiting till the last second before they kick me out of this house. So yeah, I'm not gonna pay them shit.
Why not?
Hey, I'm gonna take every single second to walk around this whole naked as shit. So you know what? Hey, it's been good. It's been a good feeling. It feels weird that all this is coming to an end like faster than ever. They like deactivated my card, so I try to get back in. Like, nigga, you don't live here no more. How do you get in? Hey, I had to call some motherfuckers to come open the door. Like, I'm not leaving yet. They're like, you sure you're not leaving yet? So yeah, they came back and opened the door for me. But besides that, that's been the life that I've been living recently. But speaking about not getting in, LeBron James might have got swept in his.
What do you mean might?
Oh, you're right.
I'm sick of these allegedlys. Why do we have to add allegedly to everything? Why can't things happen when they're confirmed on video?
What do you mean?
I feel like people put allegedly next to everything. You can catch somebody on video shooting somebody in the head. They allegedly murdered this person. Allegedly, I saw it. You just showed me the footage on the news.
Hey, we not trying to out here get sued. But nah, this might be his last time ever suiting up in the league. And the last thing I see is a block by Aaron Gordon. Boo! This was not what the script writers were trying to give me. So LeBron James just got swept by the Denver Nuggets this past week, and honestly, it's kind of hurting my soul, not gonna lie.
No, that is the script they're trying to build. They're trying to build the script of snub for the MVP, sweeps LeBron, goes and sweeps the Celtics to win finals MVP and become a champion after becoming the MVP the last 2 seasons. And I'm telling you, I think I told y'all that this was gonna happen. This isn't a surprise to me in the slightest. I had no faith.
That's fair. That's fair. But my whole thing is, I'll be so damned if Nikola Jokic is the new protagonist of the league. I'm not letting that slide. Jimmy or Tatum, lock in. That's really what needs to happen, because of this. It's not even so much that it's okay. You know what? Let's tee it up. It's not that the team is ass or anything like that, but it's as I'm watching, I would rather see LeBron do it. That's all I'm saying. Because you see Jokic move, bro. Every single shot he takes looks like it was lucky that it went in. It all looks lucky, and I'm tired of it.
Very slow and unorthodox, yes. But my thing is, let's be completely honest. And again, we've talked about this before. We're coming back to it. The death of the American NBA player is happening now. Deal with it. It's over. Y'all don't want it bad enough. It's over. I'm telling you, in 5 years, half the league, I'm not going to say the whole league, half the league is going to be Sudanese and Cameroonian niggas. I promise you.
You know what?
Guaranteed. Lock it in. Guaranteed.
And that's the day I might slowly stop watching the league.
But it's going to really turn up, though.
You're right.
We get 3 more bowls. At the same time?
And they actually don't like break their body every time trying to run up and down the court. No, I feel it. Did you end up watching the last game? Bro.
I couldn't bring myself to watch it because I would have had to pay for it in some kind of way. And I felt like I knew how it was going to go. And I was right.
That's fair. LeBron put his whole balls and feet and ass inside this game just for them to lose like this.
Well,
trade Anthony Davis. Let's trade Anthony Davis,
it's
bro.
Not even trade him. Just retire him at this point. Everybody thinks that everybody's LeBron. They're not. They forced Carmelo out the league after so long. He was done a couple seasons ago. Realistically, when they tried to retire him the first time, he was done.
You know, oh God, he should have retired after saying he wouldn't come off the bench. But that's a whole other conversation.
When they tried to retire him the first time, he was done. He didn't contribute much of anything after that.
Nah, bro. They did Carmelo so bogus when they announced it on, what's that motherfucker? Bleacher Report, when it was a video of Carmelo, and then it was like LeBron right next to him, and it seemed like it was more about LeBron than it was about Carmelo retiring in the first place. And honestly, that's such dick writing. That's dick suck.
I understand how I came across that way, and everybody did say that, and I also kind of felt that way. But there's that draft class will always be historic. There's no like better draft class, is there? Has there been a draft class that's given us more not even Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame caliber players?
Yeah.
No other drafts.
It's more like we're waiting on 2013. That's what we're waiting for.
2013 was Kawhi,
Giannis, Clay, Fred VanVleet, Kyrie, and then a bunch of other motherfuckers that was also in that league. So we're waiting a little bit. We're letting Giannis get a couple more rings.
And then of that group, a whole bunch of potential Hall of Famers. 2003, all
there's
verified.
A bunch of that's fair. Nah, rewatching that shit and watch that, like, D Wade was in that draft and he was supposed to get drafted where he got drafted at number 4. It makes sense. It only makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But no, as I was watching the game, LeBron wanted to put up 40, 10, and 9 to lose. Imagine you put up more buckets than your age and you're 38. What the fuck? And you still lose? That's so insane to me.
This is nothing new. You remember that Warriors series where he was scoring as much as Clay and Steph or something like that? Or Steph and... No, him and Kyrie were scoring as much as like the whole team or some shit.
Oh, yep. I know
Wasn't that? Is that what it was?
Yeah, some crazy shit like that.
It was so crazy.
You know what? That's a beautiful pivot. Do we want Kyrie or do we tell him to stay so we can keep Austin Rivers
on the Lakers? Look, listen.
Because that white boy is white boy, and not gonna lie to you.
Austin Rivers is getting paid regardless. Good for him.
He a white boy enough.
Whether or not he stays there, I don't know if that's necessary because we know LeBron's plans.
Okay.
He just wants to play with Bronny. So does that mean that he's really even going to stay there? Y'all might as well keep Austin Rivers, honestly.
That's fair.
Might as well. Because who else do they have, really?
I mean, the team is very fake decent. It's very fake decent.
But like without LeBron and AD's out the league in 2 years.
That's fair. That's fair. You know what? I'm gonna keep speaking into existence. AD needs to be out the league. AD needs to be out the league because bro. At the end of the series, he averaged, I think it was some crazy shit. He averaged like 32, like 12, and some like assists too, with like 4 blocks. And my whole thing is, there was 4 games that he had shit numbers. So you're telling me you're literally going this and then this and then this? No, that's ass, bro.
And I think he's like 34.
No. He's like 28. He's like 28,
He's
29.
not.
Yeah, he's 29. He's like 29.
Again, my 7-footer rule. That's why I don't believe in Wembanyama. He's looking like this at 29.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, nah.
The taller you get, the less your knees work. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Oh, nah, man. Damn, I take everything back. I just feel bad now.
Wow.
I didn't even know you was that young. That's crazy.
We're retiring a dude that just is in his late 20s. Nothing crazy.
He's not even 30, and he's like glass.
Yeah, no. Every injury, just add it on and add it on and add it on. I wish we could just turn off injuries on all sports because that shit is so ass to me. Because there's so many rings that should be going to my favorite players, but motherfuckers like to roll their ankle. Kawhi Leonard, fuck.
Or, on second thought, since we're rehashing old ideas, why don't we just have a league where you can have all the steroids and all the blood doping you want to? And then you could just see, like, but where it's allowed, though.
Okay,
you don't got to
course.
try to hide it and all the rest of the stuff. You could just really be juiced.
Let everyone lose their hair to, like, collectively for the greater good of the sport.
If you want to do coke in the game and that's going to make you better, do it.
No, that gives you flashbacks to the motherfucking... Who was it? Robert Horry? It might have been, but it was some old dude. His hairline was literally like that. It was like that. Swole, strong ass 24-year-old. Looked 38. But you know what? That's what the coke does. That's what the coke does to you. Your body starts thumping, but the rest of your body just starts deteriorating. You know, it's fair. That's very fair.
I heard that was actually a product of inbreeding, and I kind of believe that.
Hey, yo, wait, what?
Male pattern baldness is because you're too closely related. It's like you're verging on, special.
Where'd you hear?
I heard this on the internet. Your cousins are fornicating and making
motherfuckers was touching together. Oh my
they're
god,
too closely related in their underwear. Not like they're like second cousins or no shit like that.
but like
cousins though.
Kevin Gates vibe. You feel me?
This is what I heard, and I think it's funny enough to share. Go share this with your people and tell them that is a fact, because I'm telling you it's a fact. I'm not fun. It's not a joke.
Send this to every bald motherfucker you know.
Your parents are cousin. Get them tested.
Oh god.
I bet you they have the same genetic makeup.
You know what? Just to diverge. Remember that one story where it's found out that they were just like siblings for real? This married couple of like 12 years, like 3 kids. It turned out that they ended up being like literally like long lost siblings that they didn't even know about each other.
That shit happens all the time in the South and stuff. It'd be people with cousins and stuff because somebody daddy was doing a little too much. Just slanging a little too much penis. You got people like, damn, I'm fucking my brother? What? That's crazy. You ever see Tiger Belly?
No, I don't watch Tiger Belly.
With Bobby and Kalila. Kalila fucked her stepbrother, and she she said it was like the best dick she ever had, but like she fucked her stepbrother
Just because he knew what she liked.
No, it was her half brother, not stepbrother. I'm sorry, I always get those confused. She was her half brother, and she didn't know until like after he died or something, or no. It was I don't remember. It was weird though. It was
relations. There was relations with relatives.
She talks about it, and it's just like, yeah, man, don't be out here peeing everybody and not letting people know, because then stuff like that happens. And do you want that for your children? You know what?
I think this conversation is going to go this way now. Okay. Have you? So I've been thinking about that recently, right?
Peeing your children?
No.
That was the last thing I said.
No. Do you know how Mr. Beast went and rented out a whole neighborhood, right?
Yes, I do.
One of the things that I've always thought about, right, with small communities like that, they're bound to smash their relatives, right?
Depends on where you live.
Okay.
Because if you're like in the middle of nowhere and y'all are already poor, yeah, probably. It's hard to get places.
Like everything
Gas
is
like is like a hard thing to come by. Yeah.
So one of the things that I'm thinking about when like the British motherfuckers after winning the war over there came over here, right? And they're all in like the New England area. There was only 100 of y'all on that boat. So is the force.
That's a whole different conversation I tried to avoid last week too. We're gonna just swerve. We're gonna swerve. I almost got into it last week too. I was like, no.
Just 4 generations. You know what? You're right.
I like the jokey part. Ooh, let's just miss that. Hey man, this NBA.
Oh god.
Hey, god damn. Nikola Jokic, man. Go off.
Speaking of motherfuckers from New England, god damn, bro. If Tatum does the unthinkable and comes back from a 3-0 lead, I personally gonna be so sick, bro. Yeah. Because there's 2-3 now.
No, they're gonna look. Who are they're playing the Heat?
Yeah.
So Jimmy is really that dude, and Tyler Hero is also really that dude. Like crazy how good that kid is in such a short amount of time.
Okay.
They're not going to win. The Celtics are going to lose to the Nuggets.
Oh, so you're calling it now that the Celtics are going to come back from this 3-0 lead and then come get the ring or come lose to the Nuggets.
The Heat are up 3-0?
Yeah, the Heat are up 3-0.
On the Celtics?
On the Celtics. And now the Celtics.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
No. The Heat, games aside.
Okay.
I forgot about the Celtics. They have their like personal issues. I forgot Jason and Jaylen Brown hate each other. And it's like falling apart right now.
I would hate them too. But
it's falling apart right now. So it's like, yeah. The Heat are definitely going to win.
Hold on, to keep going on that shit. You know what? If I was Jaylen Brown, I'll be mad at shit too. Because till this day, he's better than Jason Tatum, bro. It's racism that's stopping him from being the better player, bro. Just because he's dark-skinned. That's all it is.
I saw something that said that they almost didn't want him to be in the league because he was too smart.
Like, see, that's racist. They gotta be racist. Fuck me for being a Harvard grad. Like, what are we talking about?
They made it sound like that motherfucker a genius. Like, he just played chess and read books in his free time, which I think he does.
He did literally.
But, like, I'm just saying, like, he'd be, like, advanced with it. You ever see that episode of Zoe 101 where the motherfucker sitting in the chair, he just thumbed through the book, like, he just flipped the pages like that, and he's like, good read. Like, they make it sound like Jaylen Brown's like that.
And you know what? I personally think he is. He's one of them, bro. Yeah, nah. They're trying to hold him because if he's becoming too powerful of a dark-skinned man. We got to really talk about it, bro. We got to be honest with ourselves. And because we're going to sit here and tell me he's not worth that supermax when you have a player as a second option averaging 26. The first option has 28. So how much better is he really than me? And he gets like 6 more shots.
Look, all I can say is this. No matter what happens, Boston has a great trade. Like,
it's a beautiful trade.
They have a great player that hasn't done no crazy shit yet. They have a great trade, or at least publicly.
Yeah, so it's like, that's fair.
Whoever they really want, they could realistically get. Trade for Cat. Fuck it. Give me Jaylen Brown.
Bro. Throw Jaylen Brown down to motherfucking Oregon and go get Dame. That's the real move.
No. Dame's not leaving. They need to get Anthony Simmons. And who else do they got? They got some picks. And who's their second best player?
Anthony Simons.
No, but they have somebody else too that they were trying to trade, and I was like, that didn't even sound like a bad trade.
Nasir Little.
I can't remember who it was, but I saw some trade, and I was like, that's not even bad. It was for somebody else, but like still,
that's fair.
The Portland could if they
need to be serious. Slap Dame twice and say you're going there.
Dame's not leaving. He doesn't want to.
You'll lead the league then. You just lead the league. That's what you need to do, bro.
That's like Cat. I'm sure there are hella players that are like, please, Cat, do anything, please.
Bro. I was so sick when I realized Portland has the 3rd overall pick, right? You know what they want to do? They want to trade it to get a low-key star to rebuild around Dame. Kill him. Kill him.
They should do that. Well, because this is the thing. Dame hasn't, like, been asked yet, has he?
No, he's been great. He's been spectacular.
So it's not too late, and if you can keep Simmons,
Simons
or whatever,
he can't beat Steph. He can't beat Nikola Jokic, and he can't beat what's the other motherfucker? He can't even beat the Suns. So
I'm gonna say it like this: if they can get a team together like the Cavaliers and then keep it together for a couple of years, I don't see why they couldn't win. The Cavaliers is like a whole bunch of like 6 men, and they're like weirdly good.
No, very fake D-size niggas. But my whole thing is Dame is 33. He's a 32-year-old man. 32, 33.
And like I said, not everybody's LeBron, but he's shown no signs of like losing production. He's a shooter as it is. So it's
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
as long as he doesn't get crazy slow, he'll be all right.
That's true. But I'm sick of watching it. He'll end his career with no ring, and I'm gonna have to laugh at him like I laugh at Chris Paul.
But I just think it's worth a try though, because it's like, if the Suns couldn't get it done, I don't think any of the rest of y'all really could.
Nigga, this is his fourth try and getting it done.
My thing is, the Suns team was good before, and they traded their defensive player, but like still, you got KD. Like,
you
y'all should have been able to do something with that.
Yeah. They wouldn't have lost to Jokic. Wouldn't have lost to that big bastard. But
and that's why I say he fucked that team up. The Lakers. He's beating the Celtics or whoever wins that series. I don't care. Jimmy Butler really, really does go hard. Not hard enough.
my whole thing, I was re-looking at their roster, just a bunch of injuries, and they're still up in the series. That's so insane. Yeah. They don't have fucking Victor Oladipo, Tyler Hero. They didn't have Gabe Vincent last night. And now they're out here throwing around motherfuckers that are like G League niggas into the game. Fucking Duncan Robinson and Max Strus are like their superstars right now. See,
Victor Oladipo wasn't even like injured for real. He was in a recording studio singing country songs about beating his bitch. Speaking of beating your bitch, recently, an individual on the interwebs, no, it wasn't even. It was a podcast.
Yeah,
there's a podcast going around telling people to let your homies beat their wives, but if you ever see your homie get cheated on and he doesn't break up with his girl, he's disgusting. Don't deal with him anymore. Or if you get cheated on, break up with your girl. What's wrong with you? But beat her up though. I'm summarizing, of course, but.
Bro, that podcast was fucking insane, bro. Holy shit. So they're talking about how in no circumstance can you divorce. Divorce is not real in Catholicism. You could leave, but that doesn't count. And then the shorty looks him in the eye and say, but what about in domestic abuse situations? Nigga looks them dead in the eye. Endure it. And then just kept going on his rants. And they were just supposed to sit there and take it. So in Lakers saying it was making the rounds, everyone's getting their jokes off. Bro, the craziest part about it turns out he truly be beating bitches. Beating bitches.
Somehow somebody ended up contacting ABBA and had some kind of proof with the police report of him punching some woman in the face in Japan after he tried to what do they call it? Damn, let's tell you how single I am. What do they call this shit where you just try to court some lady? I don't know.
Oh, would he buy them a drink or some shit?
There's a word for it that they use. I cannot remember. He tried to court some lady, and she was like, "I'm good," and he punched her in the face. Like, you can't just be out here just be like beat him up and doing stuff like that. And they got Andrew Tate too. Like, don't listen to none of these. Don't listen to us. Don't listen to nobody. If we telling you to do something, don't do it. I told you to do something earlier. Do that. But like, don't do nothing else though. Like, come on now,
bro. And my whole wait. What did they catch on Tate for?
Oh, he's like actually a sex trafficker. Like, he's actually a narcissist and he's stupid. Like,
wow.
Everything that they were accusing him of was just basically, according to the Bruce Rivers report. Bruce Rivers read the transcripts from the court report. And it's just messages of him, like, essentially trafficking a woman. And he told, he was trying to traffic her and then was telling all the rest of their business that they had going on to her to make her try to, like, trust. He told way too much information in them damn WhatsApp messages.
Damn.
So he's an actual narcissist. And I'm like, wow.
So this, oh my God, bro.
Unless it's like a crazy frame, but I don't think so. I don't think so.
When it comes out, if it ends up being it, we'll apologize. But till then, God damn it. This motherfucker was out here doing fucking damage control after coming back. That's what all this shit was.
If you watch the Bruce Rivers video, that he's a lawyer. I watched him read it. So I would hope that it's verifiable. He is a real lawyer. So
you can get sued nicely for doing that.
Yeah. Tate, man, he's like an actual like serial narcissist. Like,
and my whole
is that a thing, serial narcissist?
Yeah, you can be a serial narcissist. Yeah. And my whole thing is, motherfuckers have been saying this shit for the longest, and no one have been believing none of them. And then it takes some crazy shit to come out, and that's you know what? when it comes to these people that are trying to like teach you how to like date someone or like get bitches and shit like that, and then in the back, you should always be able to look at their background because that's how you know if there's a jokester or not. God damn.
Yeah, they got this guy on the podcast. He is a good entry point for this conversation. Don't let us think that we forgot that. But he's just so irrelevant, and nobody even knows his name, and they only go viral for saying crazy stuff in the first place. We're gonna move on to Andrew Tate.
Honestly, before we do move on, there's one thing I wanted to say. When it comes to podcasts like this shit, and like, I really realized what a lot of.
I just had a point. We weren't really moving like completely on.
Okay.
I just had a point. We're coming back a little bit, I promise. So that aside, I really want to hear the story about Andrew Tate's dad for real. Because now I think that's completely fake. I don't think he was really a chess grandmaster. I wonder if they were like poor or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you think that everybody would know who this motherfucker is. I brought this up one time.
Yeah. If you end up being ultra famous and ultra rich, someone from your hometown needs to be like, nigga, I know you. Type of thing.
It's not even about being super rich. He would have been like, academically, like you're on papers or like in picture something. You would have been in academic settings all the time. You would have been a part of something. Like there's no way.
And no one knows any articles or any findings.
I've never looked it up, but I have never heard anybody talk about this man, and he's some fucking genius apparently. So maybe I should have did a Google search, but like still. The fact that you just never hear about this man.
You know what? I will do the Google search after this because that's a very actually interesting point. Because if that part's a lie, and this was all the whole after he was raided, right? He was raided the first time in there over the pizza thing, and then he ends up going to jail, and then he comes back and he's trying to change his whole image. Yeah. Was trying to add all the shit about like bringing up his family and things of that nature when he was banned off the social media and the internet. Was that literally just trying to get back in good graces of everybody else, and he was just trying to hide the fact that this motherfucker is actually trafficking women?
So from what I understand, it's quite the opposite, and like it's like I said, serial narcissist. It's the dumbest way that you could think that it happened. He was trafficking women, left the UK. Okay, but this is hypothetical. This was not alluded in the paper before.
Alleged.
He was trafficking women, left the UK to go to Romania, and then in Romania, while he was trafficking women, he decided to become a social media star to cover the trafficking.
Wow.
To make the lifestyle make sense.
Yeah.
So almost an idea, but like the worst one though.
Oh my God, no! I do remember motherfuckers talking about like he was having money before this, quote unquote. And the whole time, the money before this was coming from that crazy shit coming from the trafficking to begin with.
He's always talked about that too. You ever see like they reference like the actual guide that he gave how to do exactly what he did, and now people are like, well, that's kind of dangerous because you see he actually was doing that.
This is not all alleged, and motherfuckers just trying to like bring him down and stuff of that nature. So now it calls him to question all the other things that's like been corroborating all this. For example, like the one woman that's like, oh yeah, no, we were just dating. He's never done nothing. Was this just a payoff and things of that nature to make everything look sound, quote unquote?
No, he's a pimp. Like he's just like an abuser. Like he probably was just like, I don't trust you. You can't live here anymore. I hate you. And you know how they do.
On God.
She was like, oh no, please.
The one thing that I do, one thing that I'm glad that I took away from being a psych major, just learn about all the different things and the way they actually interact with everyone else, right? And the main thing they do, they're like the goats at gaslighting, to the point where they start bringing up all this fake evidence to why that they're doing whatever it is that they're doing, and why you're actually the person that should be ashamed and troubled and things of that nature, and then just being able to lay it out to everybody else because of being able to curate such a huge crowd of like loyal followers is a scary thing, because motherfuckers do have an army low key when you do come back and look at things of that nature.
Yeah.
And one of the parts that I was thinking about being able to just curate a whole thing was early with Abba when he was like, when he first posted the video, and then just random motherfuckers from Japan went and hit him back on this story. And I'm like, who the fuck is watching, and why do they care enough to do all this research to find out what the fuck is going on for you unpaid?
It was the lady that it happened to.
Damn.
It somehow got back to her. It was trending. It was pretty viral.
Yeah, a couple million.
I don't know. Maybe they're like maybe she lived in one of those communities where American culture is popular.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Because that's a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
we're great at entertainment, bro.
I didn't realize it was a thing in other countries for people to be like so into America that it's like cringe, like K-pop people, but like in their
For America?
it's weird. I didn't realize that was a thing.
No, that is funny. That is funny. Nah, because I be watching motherfuckers like here, and they be like so into the K-pop shit, and then I go and I ask like my actual Korean friends and shit like that, and they're like, bro, it's the worst thing ever. No, because all my homies on this one girl, so they met online and shit like that, and then bro, that when they met, she was like not into him no more, and they're like, what the fuck? And then it turns out she assumed all Korean folk were just extra skinny.
No,
Just extra
no,
skinny.
bro. When I tell you the things that I have heard and seen, it disgusts me. Like, you ever watch The Cut? Bro, them girls that be like anime girls and they be big as fuck and they be buzzing everybody, and then an Asian dude get there and they be fucking like, bro.
Or talking about that one like white lady with the pink hair and
Yes,
then with the kimono.
yes,
Oh
yes.
my god,
That's not the only time. That is not the only time.
No fucking
Go watch
way.
literally the last episode, bro.
Oh
they
my-
had these two big bro. Go watch the last episode.
And it's always the big motherfuckers. That's what I'm trying to do.
Bro, when I tell you they did the same shit, and then she buzzed them. She was like, I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not physically attracted to you, but like they are both big as hell. My thing was the Asian guy came and she
She just changed everything up. Oh, and then just ask them only Asian questions.
Bro,
Holy fuck,
it's
bro.
scary to me, like how into something that you can be that like you try to put onto somebody else.
Yeah, no. When I first came here, I thought motherfuckers would be like all that type of time when it comes to like black shit, and then I like meet other Asian folks, and it's like, oh yeah, no, it's this, and it's a whole other level. Like, imagine you met a bitch, and then she just changes the whole basketball uniform and start talking about chicken.
No, bro, I didn't consider that stuff. There's no movement, so there's no formal like. It's not even formal. It's like a social. There's no social like. Don't do that. Motherfuckers, like you said, motherfuckers will pull up on you in a kimono and just be like, and you're like, please.
And the whole time, that's just what you like, quote unquote.
This whole time you're not that kind of Asian. they pull up on you in a kimono. You like, nah, you tried. You did.
Bitch, I like basketball. Like, what are you talking about? Hip hop.
Bro,
Holy fuck, bro.
I'm talking about not Japanese. You said basketball.
Holy shit. Oh fuck.
Funny as hell. That's funny as hell.
Oh my god. But yeah, no.
Keep your hands to yourself. Don't beat women.
Oh
That's how we got here. That's how we got here.
Holy shit, bro. Oh my god. I remember,
And don't traffic them either.
dude, that is the main one. That is
And
the
don't dress up as their culture. Everybody do regular stuff and be respectful, please.
bro.
Unless they want you to, and that's not my business.
If that's they can't, bro, get naked. But beyond that, before we leave, I didn't realize how big human trafficking, like how big of a problem it truly was, until I came to Minnesota, and then there's a dude that got caught for trafficking women.
Bro, when I tell you, I found this information. Nobody's gonna believe me, but I found this information out on accident.
Which
Minnesota's a hub for prostitution. A hub.
Duluth, St. Paul. Holy fuck! The airports?
No, I didn't realize that it was like Houston, New York, Minneapolis. What? It's like that. Niggas got money like that though, and they just give me coochie, give me like I just.
And my whole thing is, I don't know where it's going. I don't know who's the type of things that it's going towards. And the whole time, I think it's just the businesses. It's just the high up business folks.
See, I thought about that because we have all the Fortune 500 companies.
Exactly.
But then I'm like, y'all are getting like these regular ads. Like I don't know. Maybe it's like I assume that it's levels to this shit because of Wolf of Wall Street. But I'm like, y'all getting these basic ass regular. I be seeing them on Twitter and shit. You be like, I'll be in Minneapolis next week. You're like, shit. Nah, I'm too broke. It's like, who is paying for that?
That's what I'm saying. I wonder what their price it is. That's really what it is. And how do they like determine what costs more?
I wonder why are there so many people here buying that? It's like you would. It's not like it's like.
Whole time it could be just like the thing where it's like everyone knows it's the hub, so now they just go to Minnesota for that in particular, kind of like when you go to Vegas to gamble.
But why Minneapolis though? Because it's like like I said, people would be like Atlanta, Houston, Minneapolis. Those are the only places they go to.
Yeah.
It's not Sioux City. It's not like other boring places. It's not whatever's in Ohio.
Yeah, Idaho or some random shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It's Minneapolis. So makes me wonder a little bit more about my community, who I live around.
What's that one thing where it's like 1 in like 10 people are pedophiles or some crazy number like that? But you know what? Hey, this episode went off the rails a little bit.
I think we hit all the topics.
Yeah, that's smooth. That's smooth.
If you live in a big city, you probably walk past 2 murderers in your life. I think that's what it is too.
Crazy as fuck.
I mean, one of them might be your family member. Honestly, like let's be completely honest.
Honestly, when all like the murder shows and shit like that was going on, I felt like the siblings and like the family would be like the most disgusted out of everything, because the fact that you're just like living with the motherfucker doing all this crazy shit and you had no idea, and now that you feel like you should be the one that should be out on trial for not recognizing the little signs, you know, the throwing rocks at animals for no fucking reason. You thought it was just a regular thing, but now it's hindsight is 2020.
Ain't it?
Oh God. But on a lighter note, porn star mom or anti-Semitic dad?
See, that's a tough one. Oh damn, I'm black. So let me get the porn star mom, I guess.
Holy fuck, bro. So recently, Kim Kardashian on her show Keeping Up with the Kardashian, she was divulging, just chatting about how the whole Kanye West scenario has been going on with her and her family, and she feels as if the shenanigans that Ye has been doing over the past year or so is going to be far more harmful than her sex tape could ever have been. Let's talk about it. What you think, Gangi?
Like, you cannot be racist anymore. Like, you could stop liking Hitler. You could cut that out. You could return all the memorabilia.
Exactly. You can kick it with a couple people and realize it's a bad thing. Yeah.
You could cut them niggas off and delete them out your phone and never hang out with them ever again. What you can't do is hide your children from this video. And like, I feel like it's gonna be to the point where, because they keep bringing it up too. They keep antagonizing like it's not a thing. I feel like whenever they get any little bit of freedom, they gotta hit them teens eventually.
You have to go to high school
the first day. Spam. That's the only, because you know there's people that have nothing but time, and not only that, just straight disdain for the whole family. You know there's people that will do nothing but make sure that video is delivered into every DM every DM they have.
You know what?
North finna get it bad, man.
Is that the daughter or the son?
She's the oldest one. She's the girl.
Okay. I feel like she will probably be fine, because I feel like she's gonna be one of those like pretty mean girls that like can get whatever the fuck she wants type of thing.
That's not implied. That doesn't even need to be implied for this entire family. Like, that does not need to be applied for this entire family. They have good-looking children. They're very mixed.
No. Not
pause.
Not on that. No.
Pause on that. Like,
we know we stand for on this show, but more on the sense where it's like, I feel like kids are less mean to, like, especially in like high school and shit like that. I feel like they're less mean to girls in like overt bullying ways. It's more of like the subtle shit.
No.
Really?
Girls girls have to move schools for fucking dudes they didn't fuck.
Okay.
And that's just one thing.
That is true.
That's just one thing.
That is a true thing. Oh yeah, no, they might all be fucked then. God damn. Because I was thinking also, because I know dudes would be kind of OD. Like they come into a pack, surround the kid, and just play the video over and over. Also, can we all just come together and say that video is so made? That's a so made video.
Could you imagine that? Not only somebody sending you a sex tape of your mom, it's your mom is some dude.
That's not your mom.
It's your mom is some dude. Like,
he's not even famous no more. It's just a guy.
That would be weird if they like recognize them too, and they're like, "Yo,
I've seen you in Hollywood, bro."
yo."
No, having to re-meet and be like, yeah, no, you might be my son. I don't know. I don't. You might be my daughter. I don't know what to tell you, gang.
They have to tell them like, there's no way that you just get to find this out on the internet,
Bro, because the first thing, motherfucker did the tape released on like Roblox while they were playing, and then motherfucker
that
just,
was for storyline. There's
that shit
no
was
way
fake.
that happened. There's no way. Like the way that they did an analysis, there's no possible way that took place.
What you mean?
Because of how, I think it's because it was on an app, and like because of how the ads are, it's like they run the ads. How would that even get passed? If it was on a website, maybe.
Okay. Because remember they were talking about how Kanye had to like drop like a couple mil to like get all of it erased or some random shit like that.
Getting the computer from Whack 100 that happened before. Wait. No, yeah, you might be right. Yeah, that was the same time. Huh?
Because I remember it was like a whole thing. You know what? It must really suck to be this famous. It must really suck. Holy
Everybody
fuck.
says that she doesn't work hard, and I stopped saying it a while ago because it's not easy.
Have you ever watched one of the Kardashian episodes? You're telling me people are just always following you all the time?
I literally did last week. Seeing Courtney smack Kim in the face just brings me or Kim smack, whatever. I don't care. It just brought me too much joy to see them hit each other.
Is this so funny? I'm because I wanted to watch it, but I'm like, nah, I can't give this family my money, bro. I can't. I already pie skims.
It's reality TV, and they're all kind of GOAT level clout chasers. So, like, it kind of depends. Like, they don't have to do the cap shit anymore, but they've been doing this for a reason. It's what they do,
and they're know how to do it. Yeah. You know what? This motherfuckers have been famous for what is this? Like 20 years now? Jesus Christ.
They be having little dumb arguments and shit, but like, you know, if you watch reality TV, you can say the shit is dumb, but you be getting into it a little bit. So it's like,
I do love watching them yell at each other. Oh my God.
Man, bro, they was like, I'm telling you, Courtney hit her with the calf kick, smacked the fuck, bro. It was crazy.
Christ.
I was like, Shorty been in the gym.
Oh yeah, that's
I was like,
crazy.
Shorty been in the gym.
Hey, Courtney, the OJ one, the big, the shoulders.
Did I say Courtney?
Yeah.
Well then, no, that's Chloe. Chloe's the OJ one.
They need to get the asshole for naming them all with a K. God damn.
And then Courtney was in the bathroom, and then I guess she made a fist or something, and then Chloe was like, do you think you're gonna hit me? I will kill you. Like, and I'm like, confirmed. We might have talked. Did we have all of these conversations before? We might have talked about this before.
What part?
This fight, because I feel like I said.
No, I've never heard this sentence. No.
Okay. No, but
we didn't get famous enough so y'all can go find all these things and then remix it and put it on your own YouTube channels. But continue.
No, Chloe's definitely confirmed to be OJ's daughter. She's like, I would kill you with one punch. Stop playing with me. Confirmed, bro. There's no, like, it's done.
Kim has the flashback to the trial and just changes.
Bro.
I've heard those words before. But no,
she's not black. She's OJ.
Hey, there's only so many levels to it.
Right?
Holy fuck! Oh my God. What do you think the overarching answer would be to the original question, though? What do you think will hurt the kids more in the long run?
Like I said, if somebody showed you 2 videos. One video is of your dad saying whatever crazy stuff, opinions you can have about Nigerian stuff. And then he's like, I'm not like that anymore. And then a video of your mom getting hit by some random black guy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? Yeah, no, I think we're
and
getting
it's
to
like
the
clear too. It's
yeah,
not even
I
like
see
kinda.
your face, bro.
Whole
Like,
face.
why are you looking up like that?
A little bit of top in there too. Maybe they'll just send that. Your mom giving a nigga top. Could you even like? You tell
You know
me.
what?
Okay?
Yeah, no.
That's like
fucking-
it's not even a conversation. It's not a conversation.
I think-
Stop saying these things, Kim.
I think we need to get to the point of society where sex tape is just like truly celebrated because of even the motherfuckers that are saying that sex is like a celebrated thing. You tell your mom about it. You answer the question. Like, let's really be serious.
It's not that. I think we need to get rid of your mom in society. We need to get rid of that. Stop. Take all the power out of your mom. Just love that woman and let that be in your household, and that has nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Oh God, fuck. Oh.
If your homie wants to fuck your mom, let him. Let him.
Fuck, I've seen so many relationships having to deboil from that shit. Reddit is a crazy place. Because I feel like everything and anything has happened on that goddamn social site.
Reddit, like, all the information I don't know ends up on Reddit. You said Reddit, right?
Yeah.
All the information I
that
don't
shit,
know.
4chan, all them shit hard. That shit.
I don't be on 4chan. I don't know nothing about that.
You should be on there not as much, because if you look long enough, you might get into the culty, conspiracy things pretty fast.
I will not be Doja Cat. You don't have to worry about me. But Reddit has like all the illegal information you need to know. You just gotta find the subreddit.
That's true.
You can't guess the names. You gotta Google.
Bro, my homie, like, actually, he's really good at like finding this shit. And literally, with any type of idea any problem that I've ever had, he's always been able to be like, "Hey, yo, bro, don't even worry about it, and just send it." just send it. The complete how-to thing. I try to figure out how to make motherfucking AI images clear enough for like a hoodie. Got you. Just go sends the step by step, sends the instructions for the other thing, and then put it all together and sends it.
Tell bro to teach you how to search. Tell him to teach me how to search too, because I figured that out the other day. I was like, if I really needed to find some shit, it would take me a minute.
That's what I'm saying. My whole thing is, bro, go into IT or the computer science shit and just like take there's like a Harvard course that's on YouTube. It's a full semester of like all the IT shit that you need to learn. Go watch that video and really learn how to do the IT shit for real. Because I think that's really what's separating the men from the boys for real at this point.
And ChatGPT.
Yeah. You could ask that motherfucker a couple questions too. I might actually pay for the real subscription for that shit. Because of like the superpowers that I'm seeing it give to motherfuckers is fucking real. It's fucking real.
I heard today apparently they're not going to try to shut down AI. They're just saying all that so ChatGPT doesn't get too far ahead, because they already are.
Yeah. Because fuck is you trying to build a whole new brain for, you dickhead?
But they're going to. That's the thing. They just said, oh, this is a danger to society, so that they'll try to shut down ChatGPT, and then Google and Microsoft.
They can catch up and shit, bro. Holy fuck. My whole thing, Elon Musk just came out with like Neuralink, and it says that it's ready for human testing and shit.
It is every year. It is every year. Notice how he don't got one.
Hey, oh God, that is the day I'm gonna buy one. When there's a video of him sticking the bitch in his brain, not telling me you got it. I don't want to hear that, bro. You're lying to me.
You gotta prove it, bro.
Open your head, nigga. You could never go on a plane again.
Nah, I'm finna ask him some crazy information. What's the first picture on my Facebook profile?
Why do I look like that? But nah, once they add that shit to the ChatGPT and actually put that shit together, yeah, nah, humans just don't exist anymore. Humans will just not exist no more. But yeah, no. Anything else you wanna? Any more jokes? How's fishing?
That's cool. Kind of fished out. I went fishing like 4 days in a row.
It got boring pretty fast.
Yeah, and I left some stuff in my car, and it got moldy and stinky, but I threw it away.
Ah, damn.
Jello in a thing of corn. Yeah, man. It's mold.
Can you like feed yourself now?
What do you mean?
Like, if let's say you're like hungry, like could you be like, all right, fish?
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice.
You just gotta know where fish are. That's it.
I feel. Any last things?
Recycle.
Yerp.